Hey guys, in this episode, we are going to visit three pretty waterfalls on the Mckenzie River in central Oregon. The first of which happens to be the Sahale Falls, which in the native Indian Chinook language means the upper, the top, or the higher one. This is a 120-foot fall, and it flows down and into the Mckenzie River. The water is ice cold and crystal clear and pretty much drinkable. This is again a beautiful view of the fierce Mckenzie River. The trail runs on either side of this river, and it loops around. It goes for about a mile and a half, and we cross over across the bridge and return on the other side of the river. You can sit here for hours on end, stare at the water, and get a sense of a calm, relaxing feeling. This is the Koosah Falls, the second in the series. This fall is about 90 feet and just as pretty as the Sahale Falls. Water is ice cold, and I did see a couple of people in gear, cold water gear, and they were wading through the water and close to the fall. I'm not sure what they were doing there. This is another distant view of the falls. It looks so pretty with all the greenery all around it. It's so breathtaking and relaxing. These falls were formed over a series of lava flows that happened 6,000 years ago from the High Cascade Mountains. This is another view of the Koosah Falls from the other side of the trail. The Mckenzie River certainly had a tortuous past, with the lava flows creating all these falls and over the last 6,000 years. The hike on this trail all the way up to the dam is pretty busy. This is another view of the Sahale Falls on the other side of the trail. The sun is just coming out and shining directly on the falls. we are finally at the third of the falls in the series. This is called as the Tamolitch Falls or the Blue Pool. This is about 30 feet in depth, so although it is deceptive, and this fall itself around this pool is seasonal because the damming of the river upstream has pretty much dried the bed, and this pool is fed by groundwater aqueducts and it keeps flowing throughout the year. There is no fish or bacteria or any microscopic organisms there. The water is pure and fresh. We've seen the falls all along, but this entire trail is not just made of falls. And for several miles, we have to walk through wooded area just like this. And the wooded area section from the dam down to the Blue Pool is pretty secluded, and oftentimes it tends to be monotonous because you're just hiking through wooded jungles. But overall, it's an enjoyable experience visiting these three magnificent falls.